Hey, good morning folks. Welcome to YouTube channel. West Coast 1, let's ride. Another glorious day, guys. I'm going to get 2 rides in a row. Took the bike out yesterday and we're going to take the trike today. We're going to head on down SR4. Let's go to the ocean. Let's go west and turn around and come back and go east. Gonna be a great day, guys. 67 degrees is the forecast temperature. Wow. After weeks and weeks of storms, we finally get a break. Anyway, saddle up, let's ride, guys. Be cool, be kind. Bye now. Welcome everyone. West Coast 1, let's ride. YouTube. I'm having fun, guys. Showing you a little different. Usually we turn left, I show you the bridge and the lumbers, the logs. This is 432, Highway 432. And this is the industrial area. I hate going through the city. It takes forever, it seems like. But there's like 2 or 3 lights, 50 miles an hour. This is more my style. We're just getting through the town, right? This will dump us back out onto State Route 4, westbound to the ocean. Or to the beach, some call it, or to the coast. Great day, man. I got a ride yesterday and a ride today. Woohoo! Happy boy. Been, I think 5 weeks. I think I went 5 weeks without getting a ride because of the weather and life stuff happening. Alright, that's that. We're going to get back on SR4. Yes, blue sky. Nice. Trying some new music. It's still YouTube stuff. This is all done by Telecasted. So if you look in the description thingy bobber, it'll list all that stuff. YouTube audio. Columbia River. There is so much debris, man, i.e. logs. There's so much debris in the water. I know the camera's not really showing it very good, but man, not safe for speedboats. You ain't paying attention, you're gonna bust your hull. If you ain't wearing a life jacket, you're gonna drown. That's kind of like wearing a helmet. Not gonna force you to, but crack your head open, that's on you, right? Okay, that's kind of how I get around and do things. Hey, let's go see the covered bridge. Loop Road. Hope you can read the sign. Grays River Historic Covered Bridge. Real cool story. The park kind of got wiped out. You see this floods constantly. There's a historical plaque, but there was a sign on the other side of the bridge that told you why they covered the bridges. Anyway, having horses and cattle growing up, I could certainly sympathize with the reason why. They covered the bridges because if they don't, they're wooden. They get wet and they ice up. Livestock falls down. They can't get across. Then they get excited. Now you got a rodeo in the bridge and they're falling off into the water on the cliff or what. It's a bad scene, brother. Hence, covered bridges. Solves that problem. I don't know what this guy's doing with this ginormous tent. Maybe it's growing reefer. I don't know. It's a big ass tent. And this was all washed out when we came through here a couple years ago, me and Larry, and they led us through the construction zone. It was nice of them. This year it looks like they had a big windstorm. Lots of down timber in here. There's a lot of roads back here. And basically, get on the map, look for Altoona. That's about where the pavement ends. But it is right on the Columbia River and is a spectacular place just to stop and have a snack or lunch. I stop and bring a little camp chair. I have a lunch there and just watch the river go. Okay, I never went this way before. Here's another new road. I've always went left. I cut the T out, but I went right today. So let me try to say what I'm thinking. Get my mouth to catch up with my brain, right? I've never eaten there, but I hear it's a good place to stop, get a snack. All right, another, hey, this is Altoona / Pillar Rock Road. First time down here. Really cool barns, really cool fields. Nice. You see how the houses are up? It floods. It floods here all the time. Beautiful day. Oh gosh, look how high the water is. What a beautiful day. Goodness. And this old barn here, they turned into a house. How cool is that, man? Woohoo! Neat. Everybody's dream, I think. Okay, I kept going in their construction. I don't really want to go to Altoona that bad. I really didn't plan to come this far, but that's the Columbia River. The ocean's over there on the left. Astoria, Oregon's on the left. And Gray's River dumps out. And there's another river somewhere that dumps out, but a lot of water. Pretty cool. And this road deserves its own video. I've done this once. But now that I found these other two new roads, I could do this whole area. It'd be a cool video, I think. In a day of riding. Nice. Okay. We'll keep that a surprise, a secret. You'll have to come here and see it yourself. I'll videotape it one of these days. But until then, saddle up. Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I hate it when that happens, dadgummit. Pay attention, David. You know, that's one of the things about a trike. I can hit a U-turn really easy. It's not hard on a bike if you practice. Oh, that's it. You got to do your slow speed practice. And I just left a minute or two of this South Valley Road. It takes us into Nacelle. And you cross the road and you're on Parpala. Or Parpala, however you want to say it. Some really nice places, well kept. I'm seeing yard out throughout the day. I got one coming up I'll show you in a few minutes here. Pretty funny. So life's a little slower around here. It used to be big times when they had timber. Now the timber slowed down, so people have found other jobs. Okay, we're crossing the road. I think that was 401. I think we just crossed. We're on Parpala Road. I want to show you this really cool church. You know, barns and churches. I dig it, man. Check it out. I love that architecture and the window. Nice. I like that kind of stuff. That's why I ride a motorcycle. There's the Nacelle River. Beautiful. And you can see it because the leaves are off the trees. Don't come down here in the summer thinking you're going to film it because you can't hardly see it. And this road was closed last year. Look at that yard art. Took a hoodie and a bib overall, stuffed it full of hay, and bent it over in the engine compartment like he's working on the engine. I think that stuff's cool. And we are at high tide. Hence, water, water, water. And this is kind of a new watery area. They've redid it. Very important for the habitat. This is the new stuff. Well, I tell you, this crew did a damn good job. Look at this, man. This is some mighty fine work. Nice. Look at that dike. How cool is that? Oh, I love that kind of stuff. Nice. Well, guys, straight in front of us is the 101 bridge where the nacelle dumps into the Willapa Bay. So we'll cross the bridge to our right and get back on SR4 and book on home. High tide, plenty of water. Man, this is nice. The road's kind of floating on the water. Pretty cool. Hey guys, be cool, be kind. Saddle up. Alrighty now. Bye-bye.